praise
to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim, Rakadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and the bishops, the great millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect. See, we back out here again, another week. We're talking about the end of the world, man. You see, because this is ultimately what's before you, and the signs that are taking place in the earth is ultimately the time of return.
Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. Prophets that have been before the Lord, prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, war, with evil, pestilence.
Yeah, this pretty much the legacy of the prophets. When the kingdom reaches peak, the Lord sent forth his prophet to prophesy the end of that kingdom. And when America is at its peak, we got the videos coming out, speaking about a nation and how long this nation is going to reign. They said like 20 to 50 years. And America right at that, man. And also you see the signs that take place here in the earth. That's one fingers to this place going down, man. You see, and this is ultimately become the prophesy of wars, pestilence, and evil. And this is what's taking the center stage here in the earth.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
See, and that word world goes into eon, which means a time, a day and age. You're saying we live in the age of the so-called white man inside human rulership, but we live in the end of it, man. That dream about Daniel and those toes. You see, that's pretty much what we get in the process, man. But we got it.
Like, I can't really put it back real quick. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2. See? And it's like verse
I got some real quick while you find it. Yeah, cause this is the book of Psalms. It's like this is the book of Psalms 75, and I'm gonna start at verse it's like this is the book of Psalms 75, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 6. He says, For promotion cometh neither from the east nor from the west nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He pulleth down one and setteth up another. And if I may add, just add on that 250 years. You just mentioned, right?
Like the Lord said that he set it, put it down one, and set it up another. And this is ultimately the process that we in. This is why you see so many things taking place here in America, because the Lord is putting this place down. And right when he put this place down, he's erecting the children of Israel. There's a lot of ministries being pushed. The Lord tell you how when this gospel is preached about the four corners of the earth, then shall the end come. And this is what you're experiencing, man. None of these things is just casual, by coincidence. No, it's the Lord moving in the earth, man. He's establishing the kingdom of heaven. So you gotta go.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Like you said, the Lord is establishing the kingdom of heaven. Now, the hear it right here in Daniel 2 and 24, it says, the divine kingdom. So it says, and in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which should never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be melted of the people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms and shall stand forever.
And this is the kingdom of heaven, man. This is the process. This is what these things was leading to. A kingdom that's not being broken, it's not going to be left to another. That's speaking of the kingdom to come, man. But like it tells you, second Ezra 4, it tells you how the evils, we got it.
If I can add this quick, going to like the fact that this is talking about in these times, you got kings that rule. It's about the 10 toes, EU nations, the beast system. That's kind of ruled with America, Babylon the Great, survived Roman Empire. That's what it's talking about. It says, and in these days, all right, shall the Most High set up the kingdom of heaven. When you go into that word set up, like the hell always go into, that goes into coming on to the sea. And that's why the Lord got his prophets out. So in Jeremiah 28:8, we prophesied the end of this current kingdom, all right? It was fall of these current kings, you're going to see the erection of the house of David, right? Which is the house of Jacob, the kingdom of heaven that the Bible speaks about. All right?
That's why it says that in Psalm 35, it says the Lord put down one and settle up another, man. Because again, Yahweh Shemar he's a just power. He let the heathen rulership run out from the head down into the toes. So once Israel rule, it's not going to be on nobody else. Everybody had a chance to rule and they failed. But when Israel get up there, you're going to see how the world is going to prosper under their rule. That's why it says Israel shall be saved with everlasting salvation, world without end. Because the kingdom of heaven is going to be everlasting because it's going to be righteous. You know?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 9. It says, for I think that the Most High hath set forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to me.
Yeah, going back to that word set up, coming on the scene, the Lord, he sent forth the apostles last, man. The pretty much, we didn't say tear down, to bring in the captivity every thought, to tear down the strongholds. And this is also hey, this is the biggest thing right now, man. This is pretty much tearing down all those strongholds, and ultimately this is what's building up the kingdom of heaven, man. There's really no other avenue to go to. You see?
Yep. This is the book of 2 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 28, and it says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell you. And for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
See, the evil is sown, the destruction thereof is not yet come.
It says, but if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down.
That is speaking of America, man, because this place is what's sowing the most evil.
If the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
That's speaking of the kingdom of heaven, man. You see? But yet this kingdom first had to pass away, man. And we see that process taking place. You see? So go back to Matthew 24.
This is Matthew chapter 24, and verse 3, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahweh answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Yeah, that's a rise of false prophets, man. You see? And you see that taking place.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yep, Russia and Ukraine. It was an article that came out. Russia just shot another missile in Ukraine, man. So they killed I think 13 people, I believe. They said 5 being children, 25 you see? That's just prophecy taking hold of the earth. And soon these things are going to take the sinner's slavery, man. And it's going to be your main concern.
Time headline, it says, as World War III fears now, the second blood moon pure eclipse will appear next week. And also, China says it is ready for war with America.
Yep, you see? And that's going into those tariffs, that Trump just put on China. And you can expect things to increase here in America, man, concerning your goods, your electronics, certain food and poetry. Things are going to intensify, man, and that's going to cause chaos and commotion to rise. The Lord, he warned of uproars of the people. And you see that stage being set for these people to completely bug out, man.
An article just came across. Violent protests target Tesla lots with Molotov cocktails and gunfire.
This prophecy taking us ain't that prophecy taking us fast, man? Because the Lord tell you how you're going to be, we say sorrow should be on every side, man. And it's just prophecy intensifying in the earth. You see? Because soon the Lord, he's going to break this little standard that America established. Got people walking in a maze. The point you get to a maze, you run to a dead end, man. And that's what America gonna lead you people, man, to a dead end. That's why the Lord said that you're gonna be ashamed for trusting in Egypt, man. Who's more than that.
The recent thing that happened to him is Zelensky. What that nigga said, he said, you
You know what I mean? Soon you gonna feel it, man. Hey, that's a threat by the Lord, man. You know what I mean? Like what's going into that's the spirit of Yahweh by Shemel Shah, man. The scriptures tell you, the Lord shall threaten and who shall be afraid, rough paraphrase, with that second Ezra. You know what I mean? So prophecy come to pass, man. You know what I mean?
That dreadful word is in his ear.
Real quick, my man, this is you just said it, because again, the prophets are doomed. Trump, the only one that brought the prophets are doomed. And the reason why he talk about World War III is because we said, this is the book of 1 Kings 22, and I'm going to start at verse, I'm just going to get to the point. This is the book of 1 Kings 22 and 18. Now it said the king of Israel, but you can equate this to the king of Babylon today. It says the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, did not I tell thee that he will prophesy no good concerning me but evil? And that's the spirit that we're coming in, man. We're coming in the spirit of evil when we talk about the prophets, when we talk about the state of America. You know, we prophesy only evil against Babylon. It is, you know.
Yep, this is Jeremiah 19:3, and it says, and he said, hear ye the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, O kings of Judah, and inhabitants of Jerusalem. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will bring evil upon this place.
See, the Lord is going to bring evil upon this place. Bad time, man. You know, war. Trade wars, man. Tariffs. You know, shit for get expensive, man. You know, invasions. You know, we say the sword of destruction drawn out with man should stand with guns in his hands, fight one against another. Hey, those are evil, man. And the Lord, He's bringing these things forth. Okay? The which whoso heareth, his ears shall tingle. Yeah, and it's gonna tingle, your ears gonna tingle. You gonna be concerned. You know what I mean? Yeah, they gonna be going live and y'all, we need to get right with God. You know, God ain't playing out here. No food. Yeah, no food. God, they finna cut the power off. You know, you gonna be concerned about hearing about these evils. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah. Did what y'all want. Y'all did, man. And but the evil is gonna increase to the point where it ain't gonna be you just hearing about it, just tickling your ear. It's gonna be in your front yard, man. You know?
Like the same thing with business, man. Like years gonna take, years too, like, shit. Yeah. Lord did that. Like, that's how it's gonna be with us. These Israelites out here, man. To my heart, Lord gonna bring this judgment upon you. So it's gonna make the ears of us like, damn. Oh, terrible, man.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and verse 5 in the NLT. This is what the sovereign Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah said. Disaster after disaster is coming your way.
See, and this is what you're saying, man. Forest fires, snowstorms, thunderstorms, famines, wars, pestilence, evil, man. This is disaster after disaster. You know,
it says, the end has come. It has finally arrived. Your final doom is waiting.
See, and this is ultimately it's awaiting America, man. The day of doom. You see, ultimately going to the word doom, it takes you back to some terrible fate. And the terrible fate of this place is going to ultimately those Macedonian Muslims. But you see the build up to it, man. You know that the Lord said He should beat down His foes. You know, you see this place getting hit blow after blow. It's the same blow too, man. You know, but it's the Lord that's doing it. See?
Yeah, this book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 5, it's like chapter 21 verse 25, it says, that there should be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars.
They just mentioned, the brothers just mentioned in the article about the blood moon. You know, you got the lunar eclipse on the Passover. You see, you have the chariot saints. You know, so the signs is there, man. It was a point in time where the sun was shooting off solar flares. You know, so the signs of the sun and the moon and then the stars is in the earth. Okay.
And it says, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
See, and that sea and the waves roaring is a metaphor for the people going into an uproar. You know, and the Lord, He warned of those uproars of the people. And it's going to be certain scenes that's going to take place here on the earth. It's going to bring that to its fruition now. You know, and one thing they want to bring forth that chaos and commotion is you being perplexed. You see, because when you go into that word perplexity, it takes you back to a lack of resources, man. You know, you not knowing which way to turn or what to do, being lost mentally, you know, and that's ultimately gonna open up that chaos, man. You ain't got nobody else to shit, man. You know?
It says man's heart failing them for fear.
Yeah, that's what gonna lead you to. Because if you ain't got answers, you're gonna be scared, man. You know, a nigga came up on my comment board in my last video talking about my life fun. You living in fear and shit. But the Lord gonna take that fun away, and then you gonna be in fear. The scene gonna shift, you know. I'm gonna be rejoicing, and you gonna be fucked up, man. You know, when the power go out, we gonna be rejoicing, but you gonna be holding on to a motherfucking coat. You know, the Lord tell you how they was crawling in the corner. You know, we said the corner that hell no one was able to comfort them. You know, and that's the condition you people about to be in, man. You see, the ultimate come to give you warning. You know, so that you can repent and return to your Howard by Shana Shah, so-called blacks, Latino niggas, American people.
It says, man's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Hey, you look at Zelensky shaking, man. You know, he was up there, he was sincere and like, you know what I mean, dealing with Trump, like, man, he tries to lose soldiers, losing civilians, and that's a concern, man. You know, you leave the city, no soldiers, no civilians dying, man. You know, so you see him shaking, so how much more when that comes to America, man? You know, all these people that sit in the entire city, they be scared, man.
It says, and then they shall see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Build up to the Lord's return. You know, the Christian church says that you know, you have some return. It's gonna be a big ass rainbow in the sky, sun rays everywhere. You know, the good people floating up in the air. You know, your grandmama, you know, he up there with his arms. No, hey, the day of the Lord is terrible. See, you're gonna have the world is gonna be completely turned upside down. It's not gonna be functional the way it's functioning now. You know, hey, it's gonna like when Superman is now emblem, Batman emblem pop up in the sky. That's for a fucking reason, man. The Lord, it's gonna be a reason for the Lord to have to pop up, man. You know?
Got some things.
Say, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You got this guy,
Amos 5, it says in verse 18, it says, "Born to you to desire the day of the Lord. But what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion in that bare metal, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and inserted bitter."
That's a form of relief, man. You know, you escape one scene just to get consumed in the next one. You see? And this is ultimately what's about to take place. You know, you escape the famine by taking the seat up just to get hit with the notion, man. You know? But this is the reality that's playing out, man. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You know, you're gonna be scared, man. That's why the Lord had to tell you, you know, fear not, for I am with you. You know what I mean?
That's the separation. You elect, man. You got that mind prepared for the time to come into. That's the thing, man. We at war. You gotta put on that armor of the Most High. You know what I mean? Versus these ones out here, even these, I gotta say, these niggas in prison, they're not putting on the armor of the Most High, man. They're not getting prepared for the times we coming into. So when these things are presented unto them, therefore they're gonna fear, but it's gonna be for the wrong reason, man. All because they don't know what the fuck going on, man. See? But as for the men of the Lord, they're gonna understand, you know, what's going on, man. You may, because you're in the flesh, you may fear, but again, you're gonna have that armor of the Most High upon you. You're gonna bounce back from it, man. You know, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta trust in how I shot. Because guess what? This is written in the blueprint, man. So now you gotta trust upon the blueprint, man. You know, versus the nigga out there, he ain't gonna trust upon it, man. Therefore, he's gonna fail, man.
I'm gonna add it like you say, we're saved by hope.
That's it.
You know?
That's
Yeah,
it.
Hope provides vision. Hope provides vision. I gotta be able to see off. That's far off, man, from what you see now. Everything comes, man. You're gonna have vision. It's like, man, yeah, the Lord saying we're gonna eat, we're gonna drink in these times, already to the limit, man. But if you don't have that foresight, then you know you're gonna perish, as you say. There's no vision, and people perish.
if I may, I was just shot back you up, brother. Hey, we often bring it out, but it's well needed for the times we're going into. It's Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Shema Shah must believe that He is. So when you come into the temple of the Most High, man, before really you gotta believe that He is, right? You know what I mean? Believe that Yahweh Shema Shah is a man of His word, man, and He should not lie. You know what I mean? It says, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. So first and foremost, you got to be down to do the work. You know what I mean? To put your life on the line. But even with that, you got to believe that you're going to receive a reward for that. Right? You know what I mean?
So you get verse 1.
Yep, come on, bro. That's it. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now a nigga can believe in the paychecks on Friday. You know what I mean? But how much more in Yahweh Shah, man? You know what I mean? Here it is, we laboring, we building up. You know, but you gotta believe that you're gonna receive that reward, man, for the times that we coming into, man. You got it, bro.
You had to say, you want to be in the right spirit when the miracles come through. You know what I mean?
That's it.
And that's ultimately the hope. That foresight. You gotta look for some odd, you know, because I believe that the miracle goes into strange wonders. I believe wonders go into
Like, I mean, and it's basically past human comprehension. Point I want to make is, for lack of better word, we expecting crazy things. You know, we ain't expecting what the world expects. You know, the world expects America to reach down 2100. That's a miracle right there. You know, but we know that Yahweh Shema Shah is going to come on those chariots, man. Whether the UFO signs, but it's going to even get deeper when we be in the time of the famine. When it's all of a sudden you look in the refrigerator and there's a bottle of water there, man. You look in the refrigerator and the Lord got a full-course meal for you, man. This is the type of faith you're going to have in the days that we're coming in. You know? Yeah, brother. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got to say something real quick. This is the book of St. John 16 and 33. It says, these things have I spoken unto you, that ye might have peace. The world, like in the world, ye shall have tribulation. Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
God said it'll be a change. Ultimately, those precepts, man. That's what gives you that comfort, man. That's also why Jake don't bug out, because Jake got the report. You know, it's gonna be a precept that's gonna comfort your mind. Hey, what the Lord say?
Come, this is the book of St. John 16 and 33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace.
Hey, the word, right? You may have peace. Hey, that's what's gonna give you that peace of mind. And that's why the Lord said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the beginning of our time, and the strength of salvation. That's gonna be your way out, man. The fear of the Lord is His church, and that's how you get the wisdom and knowledge. You feel how about Shema. And it ain't just saying you feel, you gotta display that in the earth. The Lord looking at us, man. You know, we fuck up, you know, but the Lord see you trying. He say He's not gonna put out a flick in that light, man. You know, He see you fight, man. You know, and you be pleased so well, you know, again, different things been doing shit for you, but when you see the trying, you know, you deal with them, man. You see, and the Lord, He's going us the same way. The more we fight, the more He increase us, man. You know, and we ultimately being increased to enter into these terrible times. So that's ultimately these roles and leaders. You know, we ain't in the truth, you know, just to eat, drink, and get, you know, you got a Hebrew name, and now you starting to Hebrew to really know, man. The Lord building you up for these times to come, and ultimately sit on the throne, man.
Like that's bad, because that peace really comes from you having vision, you know, you having foresight on the future. Because the Lord gave you expectations in Jeremiah 29:11. Expect the end. The Lord gave you a report of all the shit that transpire, you see the collapse of the dollar. When Trump was talking about I know y'all saw the economy, the Apostle Tahar made the video with the economy. Trump holding the gasoline can in $1, man. Burning $1. Hey, your dollar's gonna fail, so deal with it. Right? You're gonna cut the power off, man. You're gonna be reducing nothing. The Lord's gonna level the playing field. And then you're gonna have to call someone. And that's what we step in at. Like, yeah, we're gonna call upon the name of the Lord in those times, right? But there is no way out. There's gonna be no way out in America very soon. There's gonna be a way out, but it's gonna be one way. You see? And that's what you have. The Lord is giving us foresight of how to get out of these evils, which is through the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, and believe in the report. All right? So if you don't there's no way that you can receive the comfort with so many things that are coming, because they're going to catch you off guard. Prophecy is going to pretty much destroy your doctrine. Because you pretty much subscribe to America, think this place is going to continue. But according to the report, it's not. It's not going to continue, man. It will get as bad. It will get as bad as it can get. But you're not expecting, man, but we are.
Even when you see him come out here, man, just the man job people going to field, they can't have nothing to eat or no food out here, bro. And then, like the brother mentioned, it's going to be two people you're going to call on. Either you're going to call on your house, or you're going to go down there and you trust in Esau, man. That's a hint, you know?
They go to that temptation. You tried you, you're out of position.
Man, drop shots, man. Everywhere, at every point. Going to the word tribe, that's the temptation. Go years. They'll just walk it out, man. Somebody go into them. Revelation 3 and 10.
Yeah, this Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Patience goes into suffering. You kept this word, you kept the support, you didn't turn your back, you didn't go back to the world, but you kept the faith throughout your low moments, man. So there's gonna be a reward for that, you got it?
It says, which I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
And we're a tribe by tribe. All the world goes in the book of it happens in the earth. It's gonna come on the whole earth, man. The whole global system will collapse. Bringing in this new fourth industrial revolution. It's all currency centralized. You have a centralized bank. And you're gonna have to take the fucking Quran and everything.
Yeah, this is root word of to try. Strong G 3984. Pyra. It says through the ideal of piercing.
Woo! Idea of piercing. See? That's heavy. See? We need no more. Through the idea of piercing. As you found some else.
Well, it says to experience. You know, learn to know by experience.
Yeah. Pretty much, man. Hey, we learning right now. We learn, and we're getting the experience of not knowing, knowing not to take the damn Quran. It's spiritual, man.
They gonna experience. You know what I mean? The judgment behind that too, man. You know, that's what you sit down. You gonna experience sticking your hand out. Experience it actually going in. You might experience tapping the pain, and then you might experience this as well, man.
So read that definition one more time.
Yeah, it says Strong G 3984. The root word says through the idea of piercing.
Through the idea of piercing. Now let's go back and read the scripture.
Your strong, it's like Revelation.
We're gonna place that word tribe with piercing. Okay?
Revelation 3 and verse 10, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to pierce them.
Yeah, to pierce them. Okay?
That dwell upon the earth.
Yeah, there you go, man. Go with the spirit, see? So this temptation is gonna be motivated by your flesh, man. You're not having any food, any comfort, any water, no technology, power rate going down. Because they're gonna try to revamp the system, the great reset. You know? And the only way you're gonna be able to pretty much somewhat obtain or keep what you had in your past life to a certain extent is if you take that Quran. That's the great application. And a lot of people are gonna be deceived to take that thing. That's how they're gonna be tried. They're gonna be pierced. Isaiah 36.
This Genesis 47 in verse 19. Pretty much going into that same, it was like an account where the Egyptians, they gave themselves up to Pharaoh, man, because of the famine, you know. Yeah, but it says here, it says, I'm trying to
Yeah, he's a man with it. But Esau, he's not the originator of anything. He goes back to the records and finds out how he can snap it. You know? And he used the story of Joseph to do that.
yeah, this is Genesis 47 and 15. It says, when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan,
Yeah, the money gonna crash and crash.
it says, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money fell.
That's crazy. Why should we die in our presence? That's heavy right there. Esau studies the scriptures. See? He's not the original. He didn't start and everything that this nigga, got planned out. He's so really finding the scriptures. You know? So when Egypt fell back then, Joseph, hey, everybody came to Joseph. Now Esau, he want to put himself in the line of Joseph. He wants everybody to come to him. In the time of the famine. We're like, nah. We're going to die, so let us give ourselves.
It says, Joseph said, give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle. And he fed it. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herd, and for the asses. And he fed them with bread, and for all their cattle for that year. That shit ran out. The other they had to return back to Joseph because it was only for a year, man. Same thing gonna happen with that seed, man. You gonna have to keep going back. You gonna have to keep getting rebooted. You know what I mean? Money put back on it. See, but it go on to say when that year was ended, they came unto him the second year and said unto him, we will not hide it from our Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also hath our herd of cattle. There is not aught left, in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our land. Esau said, you are all nothing. Yeah, it says, wherefore shall we die? It's like, wherefore shall we die before thy eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be service unto Pharaoh, and give us seed that we may live and not die, and the land will not desolate.
They kept on bringing their land. The reason they ain't want to die because they want to stay on that land, man. They basically want to stay here and, basically sustain themselves in the world. You can equate that to the people today, man. People want to stay in America, stay in Babylon, go to the extreme, and then going to put out their hand and take the seed up there. They try to keep America rolling.
He said, by us, and us, when you receive that seed up, that's you giving yourself fully over to Esau. Verse 19 in NLT, it says, why should we die before your very eyes? By us and our land in exchange for food, we offer our land and ourselves as slaves for Pharaoh.
As slaves. Now when you go to Revelation 13 and 16, for the Quran, and what? Servitude, going to servitude, slave. That's what on the side. Yeah.
It says, just give us rain so we may live and not die.
Give us a piece of bread, man. You want to eat, you want to feed our children. You will take your mark now. Right now, Jackie won't take no fucking too. But when the family kicks in, hey, that's going to be all the motivation in the world to go and sit for hours in these chicken lines, man. Just to receive a piece of bread. And you're going to take that chip with you. Even if you know it is wrong to take. Right? Because now you don't have no fucking choice. And a lot of you Israelites out there, say, a lot of you going to take that Quran, especially with IUIC, both to the law. But here it is, Lord, gave you one law about not taking the Quran. That's the one law you want to break. That's going to lead up to your judgment. Because you're not preparing the people for the times that are coming, the great collapse. Okay? Stuck in this merge spirit. And you're not going to have any faith or hope in that thing, man. That's what this thing is all about.
It says, and so the land does not become empty and desolate. So Joseph bought all the land of Egypt from Pharaoh. All the Egyptians sold him their field because of the famine. It's like because the famine was so severe. And soon all the land belonged to Pharaoh. As for the people, he made them all slaves from one end of Egypt to the other. It's going to be America, man. You know, people are going to be servants to Esau, man, from one end, from the east coast to the west coast, from the north to the south. Because the only way for you to pretty much continue in this place, you have to take that seed, man. You know, he's going to cause you, he's going to make it a mandatory thing.
These are the judgments which thou shalt set before them that thou buy a Hebrew servant. 6 years he shall serve, and 7 he shall go out free for nothing.
Down and out, he can serve you for a certain period of time, 6 years.
If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself.
If he came in by himself, he should go out by himself. Okay?
If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him.
Yep. So if you came into that slave with a wife, then she should go out with him free. Yeah.
His master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters.
Now, his master gives him a wife. Now we in a system right now which we all under social. We got a social security card, a birth certificate, in which those things are owned by who? Our master. He has control of us right now. So when you get a wife, she really belongs to Esau. She's not free. She's not really yours in that sense. You see? Yeah.
The wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself.
Yeah, he should go out by himself. Yeah.
And if the servant shall plainly say, of my master, my wife, my children, I will not go out free, his master shall bring him unto the judge. He shall also bring him to the door, unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with the awl, and he shall serve him forever.
And that's a heavy scripture. That's a heavy chapter right there, because your wife and children, they really don't belong to you, and they're gonna be used as leverage in a time of temptation. All right? Because basically, if they side with Esau, that master, they say, hey, because they can't leave because he owns them, right? So if they take the Quran, you might say, I love my wife and my children, I'm gonna take the goddamn tip to you. And he's gonna bore you. He's gonna put a bore with you, man, to make you live in that modern day bore, supposed to the Quran. So a lot of you people down on your family, your wife, your children, which really don't belong to you, man. You're not gonna be willing to let that go. That's a very trying time. That's why you always try to say, you never say this.
That love his son or daughter more than me is not worthy of it.
It's not worthy. You're not willing to put down your family in this lifetime to obtain your house shot. Paul said, I count everything but dumb to obtain the knowledge of your house shot. Then, hey, the Lord's going to lead you here with your family chipped up, and then you're going to be nuts when your house shot shows up. Right? When the Lord told you, if you suffer, I'm going to give you all that shit back. I'm going to give your wife your children and everything that you lost back. Matthew 19 goes into that, man. So this shit had to be in your mind. If not, hey, you're going to succumb to the flesh.
Coming back in that Luke 14 and 26 says, any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
That don't mean you want to kill yourself. Doesn't mean that you don't love your family, your immediate family, right? Hate means that's love less. That's come before the truth. See, so when you put your family above the truth, that's when you're snared. That's when you're going to be snared in the time of temptation, because those who are not in this truth, that are not in this faith, they're going to side with this world, man. They're going to do everything they can to obtain their life back. Then what you going to do, man? Well, I want to outlet that too, man. Like, the children crying and shit. They starving. Everybody looking at you as a bad guy, right? Then you say, fuck. I know it's a damn. I know the chip is a problem, but I can't deal with them crying in my ear. You know, they suffering, they hungry. And you without patience, the scripture say, in your patience possesses your soul. You lacking patience, you're gonna go out and make a rash decision and take it from the Quran, man, knowing that you should take it. And with a lot of you out there, you don't want to take it because you don't have faith. Lord, what if we're not in that number, man? Lord, keep us from taking that damn thing.
This is Matthew 19 and verse 20. I'll start verse 28. It says, "And Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which shall follow me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon the throne." It's like you also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, and everyone that hath forsaken.
What is that going into? Save our hope. That means we have vision. The Lord told you. Regeneration means so you don't got this in your foresight, man. Hey, you're gonna succumb to these troubled times that we're going to go into. You know?
So that desire to be king, like desire to be prepared for rule, king, lordship, and kingship. You know, these things. You know, they say that you falling out the world, basically giving up on your hopes and dreams. That's how they put it. You can't be what you're supposed to be. But the Lord God seats in thrones. It sounds like a lot of thrones in that scripture. Can you read it one more time?
It says, Matthew 19 and verse 28, "And Yahweh said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which shall follow me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." everyone that forsaketh houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive a hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
I just mad about what the elder said. This is still wrong.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom brings to a kingdom.
Desire of wisdom bring to a kingdom.
It says, if your delight be then in songs and scepters, O you kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore.
Yeah, so if it's your delight, you're going to sit on the throne, man. Hey, you're going to honor wisdom. You're going to pay attention to the scripture and instructions to do. All right? You're going to submit yourself, and that's going to lead unto a kingdom, right? Because the kingdom is established on wisdom. Now, we see that Esau's wisdom is vanished. He's been exposed. You know, he can't cover his tracks because the light is out. That's a sign, that's a telltale sign this man is losing his power. But here it is, you see the elect raised up with the truth. You know? And that's the ones who are going to sit on thrones, in which, as the brother went into, you're going to lose a lot of things. The Lord gave you the scriptures to prove and let us know that. My words of faith is for one, you believe. And if you believe, then you're going to get all these things back. You may lose a wife or children, you know, your family, your immediate family. It's okay. Because you gotta have faith that God's going to give you those things back. You know, it controls everything. That's the most important thing.
Certain things that we had in this society or in this realm was corrupted in the form of sins. When the Lord gives us all that shit back, man, this shit gonna be perfect. This is the book of Job 42 and 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. So again, the spirit, man, when we get into the kingdom of heaven, man, it's gonna be perfection, bro. And that's what we seek. And then also we're gonna have the laws, statutes, commandments in our lives. We're gonna be righteous with it and pleasing to the Lord.
Luke 22 and 28. Y'all they which have continued with me in my temptation, and I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father hath appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Staying in this truth. You get wrong. It's all promise of wrong. You can't leave it alone. You get promise of wrong in this truth. So all of these things that the brother just mentioned, you give it up, or you're willing to give it up. Right? Basically, you haven't even gone through that process yet. But the Most High has it set up where eventually you're gonna lose a certain said thing, or you're gonna have to make that type of decision. Where you walk a separate way, you cut certain things off. Or he cuts it off with you. Then what? Then what? You gotta be prepared to be sitting on that. You gotta be thinking about that throne. So really, kingdom minded is that the brother kingdom minded. That's the mentality. That is the mentality. You gotta think like a young king. And a young king is a prince. We are princes of the power. That's what Israel means. So it's right to be thinking like a young prince. It's about to inherit the throne. Think about how Donald Trump's son, you see him out here like smoking crack, like how Biden's son. That's why they was tripping on Biden. Like, White House, cocaine, but as a young king, a young prince, you're supposed to carry yourself some type of way. You're supposed to have people that have that celebration. Right there.
Yeah, I got some bad news. Abraham speaks about the name of Abraham, right? Abraham was called, Abraham time he was called by the Most High to set up his kingdom. And that's what the Lord is required to set up his son. You know, when it's here. Abraham was given a foresight of the kingdom, basically. You know what I'm saying? He had a kingdom mindset. That calls him to move in faith. He said to walk by faith and not by sight. And real quick.
And this is Genesis 12 and verse 1. Now the Lord, how about Shemawashah, had said to Abram, get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred.
Now, get me out of that country. Because he was like, I forgot what age he was. He was so big at that time. You know, well set up his ways. The Lord saying, get up. Get out your country away from your kindred. Fathers, idol worship, family, Arab Chaldean, man. Same thing with us today. Our fathers, you know, all they do is lie, but they don't get held by shit on shop. But the faith, hey, he got up. He got the hell on. He got up.
It says, get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred and from thy father's house unto a land that I will show you.
That was a promise to a land that I was showing to you. And that's the same land the Lord sent us today. I got a land that's prepared. The kingdom is prepared for you. You know, sit back and watch. You know, so by default, we like, hey, the hell with America, the hell with our family. When it comes down to it, we're willing to separate ourselves from the spirit. Only how about shot faith. Right? That's the test that's going on right now. Which Jacob's not willing to do it for the most part.
It said,
Real quick. Right. Second Ezra 16 and 40 say, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. I mean, just go into the same sense. We ain't got no home here. You know, the scripture shed light on the idea that we just sojourners, or we just strangers in this land. Just like in Egypt, we were strangers in that land. And as much as you want to call a place home, out of generations of being there, it's never going to be home. As long as you're being ruled over for one, you can't have a home in a house that's your master's house. That's your master's house. When you leave, that's still your master's house. You got to be freed first in order to have your home. So that process is going to come through your house. So that should make it a little bit easier. And the scripture said we're going to be like pilgrims. So that's already mentality. Certain things got to be left. Your house, your actual house, your address. In order to inherit a kingdom, you gotta leave behind your address, leave behind your school, your block, your city, your town, your state. You leave behind reputation, you leave behind everything. Because the Lord gonna have that much more abundant to give you. And we look forward to it. We ain't sad about the idea of getting the fuck out of America. It shouldn't be a hesitation. That, you know, the scripture do point, it tells you to remember one of the only women that ever tell you about it. Remember, one of the only women to remember Lot's wife. Why? What was she so significant for? She couldn't leave it. She couldn't let it go. Something back there had her attention. That's how a lot of, guess what? Your woman might be the same way. What you gonna do then? When that she hit come out, or the check come out, right? And then she go ahead and behind your back and take it, right? Might bring the kids with her. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? Spirit still gotta be on you. Because guess what? In the kingdom, you're gonna get a brand new this and a brand new that, and you're gonna get plenty more. start to let it off. That's what happened to the ship sinking. You know, Jake, they used to throw Jake overboard because the ship would be too heavy. And that was life, right? So you got to be in the same mindset. Go ahead, Doc.
For you, okay? This is Michael 2:10, we often get it, but it's the spirit, right? Michael 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Right, arise. This thing when it says arise. That means to arise from your dead state of mind. The Israelites have to. All right, we go to the scriptures. Proverbs 20:16. One of them. That's when we dry bones waking up, coming to the understanding of how I should outside. By default, you want the part, you're going to separate yourself from this kind of life.
Rise ye and depart, this is not your place. This is not your rest.
This place right here is not your rest. America was set up for you to prosper. It doesn't matter. Make it millions, right? This, you got to do something to get those millions, man. You got to sacrifice something for Satan. Satan gives out blessings well, right? You know? At the end of the day, we're at the dollars in the trash. And where is it going to lead? That's the ultimate conclusion to this whole thing. Dealing with your fame, the riches, it's all centered around money. So when the money crashes, what are you going to be reduced to? Other than taking the chip, right? You don't have no fucking hope. You know?
It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Yeah, it's polluted with idols, you know? With foul waters. These philosophies, man. And it's going to destroy you. If you're not drinking this plain water, this truth, you're not being baptized in this word, man, then it's going to destroy you because you're going to end up taking the first morality. Trying to keep your life here. You don't want to rise and depart spiritually. You know?
Romans 12:2, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of Yahweh.
The Scripture wants you to approve what is that acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. What is it? Can you out there answer it? You know? Read it from the top.
Yep, it says in Romans 12:2, be not conformed to this world.
Yeah, be not conformed. Kind means good, form means fashion. You can't be with the fashion of this world. And that's what we find out with a lot of these Israelites. You know? They want the world to accept it. They don't want to be hated.
They junkies for attention. Based off of temporary value. Quick fixes. Even the economy. We're going to hit a stimulus. Quick fix. Where's the debt at? 36 trillion. So they don't believe in permanent solutions. It's also quick fixes. That's why you got to be renewed. And renewing is escaping Babylon. Mental excursion. Escape.
Shadow be that one second, it'll change the next.
The shadow cast is far too long. Like, it's cast it off. But great darkness, gross darkness shall come in earth. You know?
Man, the Lord the sun, along with the shadow.
Hopefully they don't shadow be longer and longer.
Make it up on gratification, microwaves or something. Everything that'll be down.
Like you saying, like this ain't YOLO society. They teach you to live by the day. They don't teach you to look forward to, you know, what's going to happen. Yeah.
This is preparation for eternity. How you prepare for that? Ask somebody right now. They're going to ask you this. Who's your dealer? That's what they're going to ask you. How you preparing for eternity? This is preparation for eternity. We obviously we look like we don't give a damn about society. Right? If I was with them and I walk by, I think like, fuck, man. Because that's how you prepare for eternity. The Lord said you got to cast all these cares upon him, you got to cast things beyond you, and then you understand that you get tangled back into the affairs of the world. You got to get renewed. It's a process, man. You build, the Lord slowly builds you up. Now you think you want to fall back down after he built you up. So you do what it takes, man. You really can care less. I mean, you start to develop that over time. At first, it be all, whatever. Say shit. But when the spirit overrules, the spirit can kick in, man. You don't want no more. They understand their latter end. Because they were wise, they understood their latter end. If people can see how their face is going to be in the flames, they won't behave the way they do. And that's what pride do. It block you from what the judgment will be. It block you from what your judgment will be. It block you from the possibility that you can even be judged. That's why a lot of pride is basically saying that, so what? If the Lord see what I'm doing, I'm still going to do it. I got to get mine, or I got to do it. I'm going to eat this pork. You know how niggas get about pride, You know how American gets about pride. Because that's all they got left. Block faith. You only trying to block faith. You can't let them block faith. The prophets is out here prophesying about your faith. Now you really
This is 2 Ezra 7 and verse 16. It says, why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present?
They don't think. They don't think. And remember earlier, it's a renewal process. They find out, every message isn't given to everybody. It's not for everybody. Again, the world, to hell with the world talks. It's not for everybody. That's why it's addressed to the Israelites, it's addressed to the Corinthians, the church at Corinth, or to the Romans, not in the Romans that was Jews who believed, who were Israelites amongst the Romans. And so just like a letter with a title on it, dear so and so, it's not meant for everybody to read. And so the ones that's going to believe, the ones that, right, who are the ones that trained up on these writings? The ones that believe amongst the Israelites, amongst the Jews that believe in all these different cities. So we consider, but they don't consider. Go ahead, Al.
It says, why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present?
Think that has come rather than that which is present. I mean, that just sits on the idea of like, who you trying to be in this world? How hard you gotta go. You just gotta go hard. Get busy or busy and spell. People so backwards that they gonna try to entice you. Get busy like this. You ain't going hard enough. And you gotta, now the scriptures say, wise as serpent, humble as a dove. So, when you at work, you learn how to Clark Kent things, you in situations out here, you learn how to do Clark Kent. Really just, your job is to do your work and get home. But you anoint yourself because you don't want that actual vibration to be on you. Superman really didn't, Superman didn't really care about the news reporting and all of that. He was really here to save the world. So, hey, the only thing that matters to us right now is doing the hour by Shimmy outside work so we can get rewarded for that instead of doing all of this work and then falling out and not getting rewarded for shit. If anything, you already across the line. Why would you give up all your riches that you stored up in heaven? Like the scripture talk about giving up your crown to another man. You already started working on your spiritual 401k. Why would you sell that off? And the Lord got all types of planets already prepared. You out here bitching about a new iPhone or you ain't got the latest car or sneakers. So the world, man, the only job, which scripture tell you about the lust of the eyes of the flesh, the gotta watch for that, man. Everything that you see, that's really when your eyes start closing out your head like a comic. You start seeing things again, automatically. Your flesh is, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh wants to get back and tangle with this bullshit. When your spirit knows this ain't nothing, it's a trap. I just came from out of it. So that's the fight. That's really the spiritual fight that goes with. Flesh work against the spirit. You go ahead out.
Okay, now real quick. I'm a quick shot. Very quick. So, you got it.
I got you. Yeah, it's like, yeah,
That's how that happens.
It's second Ezra 14, verse 14. They go from deep mortal thoughts, cast away the burden of man.
Hey, we ain't perfect. We don't have mortal thoughts. But to deny that shit is everything. You see that mortal thought, go through your head, and then you actually ask me, Yahweh outside and not send thoughts like that too. The name is spirit Yahweh outside. Well, automatically, man. The Lord is pleased with that type of action. Alright? That's being righteous in his eyes. So let go of mortal thoughts. Meaning when a mortal thought comes, man, you let it go. You rebuke the hell out of it. It's not right. It's not going to lead you or bring you to the promised land. What did we care about when we was in the wilderness? The only thing we wanted was the promised land. We was dwelling in it for 40 years. Why? Because Israel was acting up. But the Lord said, at some point, He's going to give you the promised land. Right? You're going to cross Jordan and get to the promised land. Go ahead, Al.
It says, let go from these mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set.
Yep, put off now the weak nature, man. Don't even trip on that. That's a spirit right there. Read that again, huh?
It says, let go from these mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
Off the weak nature, The brothers is built up. Just like you get your muscles when you work out, you have a good ass workout, you feel strong over time, you feel strong. The Lord allows us to put off his weak nature, so it comes a lot more easy as time goes on. Right? Built up. Again, building your spiritual bank account. What's up, Lance?
Oh yeah, no more. It says, and set aside the thoughts that is most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from evil time.
It's heavy to do anything that would weigh you down, man. There's a lot of things, bro. Bros get sitting back there to listen to all the things that can weigh you down, right? You feel obligated to. You feel like you're caught up in the situation. But those things is the same. Every thought that will hold you back. It won't make you feel like, make you desire to go back in the world. So you gotta watch that shit. You gotta pray. Ask the Lord, repent, then you gotta anoint yourself. Continue that process. Pray without ceasing. If you're spiritually battling, just because you don't see us with, physical swords don't mean brothers ain't in the actual physical battle. Spiritually, getting attacks, all types of demonic attacks, vibration that you saw pushes out here to get you walk back in. You don't care about the people that's already here. It's about you now. And all you got to do is single it out. Now your algorithm is all about everything you used to lust for back in the world. You know exactly how to, manipulate you if possible. That's why I say if it was possible to see the very elect. So that the Yahweh should be outside pretty much steps in the way, making sure that nothing too heavy can come to you. Right now it's the demon that can come upon you, and that's it. Most brothers who fall out is a demon that jumps, and that's it.
I got some really good right. This is put behind Matthew 11. Let me start at verse 28. It says, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Just back up what you said. You got it.
Right. Hey, the heavy rest is needed, man. We under a lot of pressure in this dealing with ourselves, number one, making sure you examine yourself right, and then two, making sure you rightly divide the word of truth, right? Being steadfast, endurance. Brothers are skillful. You become skillful in the art of teaching or just If I can shout one more time, man.
God, it's the book of St. Matthew 11, in verse 28 again. It says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden."
Hey, we had the Abbas Yashar. You know, I quoted earlier, cast your kids from we should do that constantly. Your kids, the things that can take you back out of this world. So you heavy laden with all this madness or whatever you got going on. Whatever spirit that you entice you back into the world, which is a constant, consistent thing. Usually, right? Unless the Lord just don't plague you with that, maybe he might plague a certain brother in a different way, right? Maybe a certain brother just got bad opportunities to make bread. You just gotta deny it all. That's a plague of the mind. You gotta cast that off. You know? Some brothers got, family members that doing well off and easily pull them into that thing, and that would interfere with his work or his ministry. Some brothers can do that. They can maintain both types of atmosphere. Alright? But then their plague is gonna come through different atmosphere. So constantly praying and praying and meditation about the scriptures, about the Lord had, holding our burdens for, making this work, this walk light. Right? So that we can get out here and do what we're supposed to do. And ultimately, it ain't for clout. It ain't for like trying to get a reputation in this world. This is the same world we can care less about. This is where a lot of people like can't get fucked up over. They trying to still make a name here where this place gonna be destroyed. There ain't no name here. There ain't no eternal name here. Babylon ain't eternal. But the fight is so that we can understanding the scriptures, right? It was understanding of what the Lord gonna do. We're trying to be preserved. This is a part of our diligence to make our calling and election sure. We want to be delivered out of here. That's the end goal. Fame, we care less about it. If somebody knows who we are or not, it don't matter. That's why when we around other people or work, we don't be wearing fringes, right? Because you don't care about them now. If you're trying to make a name, yeah, I'll be over here. Now you have to have that conversation every day. But that will get the word out. Some people get it misconstrued. They say, well, y'all should be here. There's more people here. Then they don't understand. You gotta operate the spirit all the time. You went to the certain parts of the areas, right, of town, of Birmingham, we to get shot at constantly. So we learn to walk in the spirit so that we can get to the end goal. This is what discipline is. This is what being wise as a serpent, harmless as this is what wisdom is. Yeah, discretion. Whereas if you're trying to be on some pride, then you're going to do all that stuff. You're going to try to live chaotic on the edge, so to speak. This is already enough. The Lord said, you set up your two sticks, right? The two sticks and tribes join together, the northern and the southern kingdom. And when you go out, you prophesy, man. You can't, on Mount Seir, how's that going? Yeah, prophesy against Mount Seir, you prophesy, man. The prophets of old, came to prophesy against many countries, many great countries, even pestilence and war, right? So we prophesy according to the scriptures. We ain't even got to go into our own ideas, because that's where you start tapping into mortal thoughts again. That's where all the mortal thoughts be at, in your own head. It's your fault.
You know what I'm saying? I got some bag up real quick. This is the book of Romans 8 and 4, just to bag up what Spawn said. It says, the righteousness of the law might be filled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. And just like the Spawn was just saying, things that basically trying to tug you back in the world. Because just put a bad analogy about the king spirit, you really got to be in the spirit constantly, man. Because as soon as you are out of the spirit, that's the best time for you to get attacked. Like I said, the tugs, the hooks, the strings are trying to bring you back into the world. It says, continuing on, for if they die after the flesh, do mind the things of the flesh, but they die after the spirit, the things of the spirit. You know, and that's why Yahweh Hashem Shine keep us in the same spirit, keep us in the same light. Basically not dwelling in the world, or basically even flirt with those different things. As soon as you flirt with it, that basically means you want it ultimately. You know, what y'all do?
It's like fear injection, you know? They call you to examine this. You don't got fear, man, you all over the fucking place. You crossing lines, you're tempting the Lord, you know what I'm saying? That's what you see of a lot of Israelites doing this and doing that, because they really don't feel the Lord, man. You know, because when you feel the Lord, hey, it calls you to draw back, you come to serve, like, man, am I doing too much now? Let me just sit back, all right? Let me depart from this. Let me not get myself up to this appetite that I desire back in the world. So draw me back into the world, man. You know, so it's all about examination. So like you just real quick. 2 Corinthians 13 verse 5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. It says, prove your own selves. No, you not your own selves. How that Yahweh HaMashiach is in you, except you reprobate. So first and foremost, you got to know your own self. You got to know your own weakness, man. You got to know where Satan is going to attempt to it. You got to take heed. You got to check that shit. You got to work on it. You know, through the Holy Spirit. Like the brother said, prayer.
It's like you be a king one day if you don't even know who you are. It's a stress test. It's like what you do. Never bought a chain without actually testing it. You would spend a lot of money on something if you actually you don't try a car unless you test it out. And if it don't pass the test, you send it back. The Lord tests us out, but in the process of that, we find out who we are. We learn ourselves, man. And then you're closer to getting understanding about your weakness and your strengths, man. They say you're only as strong as the weakest link. Guess what? Wherever you're weak at, that's the easiest point of access for the enemy. Just like in that tower. The reason why the Lord's name is a strong tower is because strong tower is a high tower. It's called the citadel back there. And what you would do is, if whoever was up in the tower, that was the safest place to be in all the town. Because once the walls get infiltrated, the whole town gets slaughtered, just like in 70 AD. And so you had to be up in the tower. Now, it takes days to try to take down the tower because it's fortified. Hey, the Lord wants you to be fortified. Be fortified in His name. You know, you could believe that, but you also gotta be mindful that you basically flawed. You know, every form of fashion, we flawed. We worms. So, you know, we are in need of deliverance. We in need of forgiveness, constant mercy. Only a flawed creation is constantly seeking for mercy and forgiveness. Like that show you. Once you can deal with your weaknesses, now you can prevent yourself from actually getting attacked more. Fortify that area. Pray on that, right? Or just praying for doing them things like this, brother. Praying for doing them things that bring you down every time. And that take a lot of digging, but the truth won't expose everything. That's why it's like it's just gonna expose it. The longer you involve with it, the more you gonna see. It's just gonna be up for exposure. Put anything in a room and then hit the light on, you're gonna see everything. So that's how Yahweh shall see you. You don't look at the outside of me. But in this world, you can be whoever you want to be. See, because everybody's fucking a fraud, facade, phony. Everybody wears a mask in their face. You can be whoever you want to be. It's characters and shit, right? You can skip town. You can leave town and be somebody completely different, right? Women do it all the time. I got 2 bodies. But then go back to where she's from, she got 30 bodies. And so, what you got to do? You got to be able to. You gotta be able to not sell out with this bullshit, but understand that most of them gonna seek you from the inside. You're gonna look at the inward. Now you're dealing with the soul. Now you got soul search. That's a term for real. Soul search. You sit your ass down and soul search somewhere. You right? Turn off all the fucking distractions and the noise, and then you can get a moment to do that. Reflect. That's why people start, reflect it. You know? Because you want to know what the hell's wrong with you exactly. You want to be able to determine it before the enemy gets you with it. He don't want you to know. He damn sure don't want you to know. That's what bread and circuses do. Man, what was I going to do today? I don't know. Next thing you know, you flip it. Sometimes I open my phone and I knew I wanted to open it for something, but here I go on. Just fucking around and shit, and then I catch myself, oh, I wanted to see the weather. You know, there's so much damn shit that catches you off, man. You ain't supposed to have that many moments where you don't even know where you at and shit. But this is what it's like waking up out of sleep. So it's a process. Some of the guys jump into it in that Superman role and shit. You know, we up. Wait, this little, bro, you just got up. First of all, when you first get up, man, you still fucked up. It take about how long, man? Sometimes it take an hour, really, a half hour. You know, you got to brush your teeth. You still looking in the mirror like this, right? And even when you thought you was good, you get outside, then the light hit, and then it's right, and you still forget. Yeah, and even when you up, how sharp are you? Still ain't sharp. Because these sort of had, you know, they had us in captivity the whole time. You know, they beat this proof out of, they beat it out of us. They beat it out of us. They gagged with all the trial. So, yo, it's a process, man. You gotta be slow to it. That's what scripture say, slow to anger, slow to speak, quick to listen. It's a process. You gotta get fed this over and over. This is your spiritual diet. You gotta eat it every day consistently, like David Goggins. You know, y'all know who that is? David Goggins. That ball dude, he be working on push-ups and all that. He be like, go on. He just like on the motivation dude. He's like a Navy SEAL, Jake. You know, but you basically on it like that. You know, every day you on it consistently with that. You know, pushing out that wicked ass vibration that was on that had you like.
Ephesians 4 and verse 22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
Putting off that old conversation, the former conversation, that old man. Everything that you identify with before you came into the truth, you can consider that the old man. Now, again, come in, you be wanting to distance yourself from everybody or tell everybody one or the other. And you realize that, you know, you gotta take it slow. That's really really faith right there when you learn how to take it slow. You master the art of life, just taking it slow, one day at a time. You're not trying to rush the situation, right? That's what people do when they get in when they not feeling comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Uncomfortable situation, they start panicking and trying to find a quick solution that ain't it. You know? There's only real one solution. Just every day, rehearsing the righteous acts. Every day, taking one step at a time. You know? Examine yourself again. The Lord give you another day to examine yourself. Going over the word, going to you come out, you know. There is no rushing to it. Now, hastening the day, that's what we do. That's a part of our calling. It ain't like you know, you don't rush. The Lord gonna speed the time up around you, right? Except those days be short. So the Lord doing it. But for us, it's kind of like we gotta be in the right place. It's a marathon, right? Like what Paul said, like run how you run. Say it again. Right, right. So strive for the mastery. By the way, mastery is a process. You know, you gotta think of like that movie, Karate Kid. You're going to learn the first thing you learn about karate is waxing on to doing some movements, right? He didn't understand that at the time. That's what this process is like. It's repetition over and over. But then by the time you really master it, right? It's a different feel. But you embody it. It's second nature by that time. All the moves and everything is second nature. Go ahead.
It says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that he put on the new man, which after the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai is created in righteousness and true holiness.
Amen. So, completely, you know, he's complete now. Before he was kind of all over the place. In the world, he was all over the place. You ain't really know what you want to do. You just waiting for the next somebody to tell you what to do, or you just trying to follow somebody else. You're just a follower. You know, in every sense of the word. And it's true. We learn about critical thinking. You know. no wisdom. The world, you would just been carelessly out here. That's where careless comes from. People that don't apply anything, no logic, no sense at all. You can really just be a brain dead idiot, which most people are just walking around here. Man. They'll pay you for that, right? Somebody, the whole life is filled with that. But then you stumble upon problems. What do they make of this? They world looking at us. They're like, what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just scroll through all the ASMR videos, bitches with nails on, right? And then all of a sudden we going to the Job, bringing the judgment upon Babylon. Yo, that scared the shit out of somebody. That's what's supposed to. That's part of being. That's what we went through. Now imagine what we went through. Hey, we all got scared shitless, man. That's what we still scared to this day, man. Every one of these brothers. That's why you make it out here. Oh, it's millions of excuses you can find, man, to not make it out. Listen, Babylon will give you something. A news alert or some shit. It's too cold weather. But you know why you out here? Because brothers is out here because we fear the Lord. Echo from the east to the west, all over the world, man. And then when we not out here, brothers are meditating and thinking about being out here. We're thinking about what we spoke about out here. And we're thinking about what even might come out next. Or you're thinking about how the Lord is going to enhance you to learn more. Everything revolves around this truth. And we love it so. We really wouldn't have it no other way.
Proverbs 4 and verse 18, it says, but the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more until the perfect day.
Path of the just, like the shining light. And Brother read earlier about rising, waking up. That word arise, that goes into like light. Because the sun rises, you know, and it stops getting dark and the shade and dawn and whatnot, the dusk, I mean. And this is what happens when you come into this truth. You begin to shine. You actually learn how to shine bright. You know, you learn how to not dim your light. You know, and for the most part, you know, I ain't saying we go out here everywhere we go, you know, teaching what we teaching now. This is a time and a place. That's also what wisdom is like. Right? So would it be as smart, would it be wise, what we doing right now, just like this at work? We'll start just going off and talking, you know what I mean? Would it be wise? Would it be wise? You know, you got the bank and now you're going, you know, long line. You just want to stop everybody. That's what some people do. They stop everybody from going to, you know, at some point in time before when we first came to the camp, we used to, on the ride home, me and the brother used to be on the train and we just be cussing out Edomites. We had to learn that wasn't what you do. That wasn't wise, man. We start cussing them out. Man, we start cussing them out in front of my kids. I really, after for a while, I was basically following. You know, because I even love the girl. You know, it's kind of like David. About my son. You know, the Lord daily is giving you more wisdom and you need a lot. So in the end times, we don't got a lot of time to game with. And that's the heaviest part of it all, man. How long we got? How long you think we really got for this? For y'all to be scarfing, how long does a scarfer have? This scarf. Yo, man, hey, real quick, we got Proverbs 1 and 22.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in the scorn, and fools hate knowledge.
You got scorners, simple ones. That's what makes us people son. They don't want to wake back up. They steady being asleep, enjoying their slumber, trying to be an American, a proud devil. But how long? Because for us, we're counting down. Y'all counting up the years. 2026, 7. Y'all counting down. It's a countdown over here. And like any movie or good movie you've seen, countdowns, man, that's exciting. Countdown that makes it automatically it's a thriller movie. You think of a countdown, you think of a time bomb, you know, 30 seconds, you know, slow motion and shit. That's automatically it's a thriller. You on the edge of your seat. You know, you anticipating, is it gonna blow? Is it today? Like, is it now? And that's how we wake up to the news. We just, man, is it today? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Right? What's the latest? Or news on the mark? See the brother did. You know what I'm saying? Check the check. That's how it is. Because you count down.
It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Look at the words turning at the news. That's only for the wise. Because these are wisdom, wise words. Why else would the foolish man sit and try to deal with us for? Why would the foolish man care? Do you understand why they don't care? Do you really understand why they walk by? Do you get it? Do you get why you hate what we bring out? Do you understand? Whereas the scripture tell you the wise gonna listen and turn that reproof, but the scoffers gonna keep doing that. You get it? Because this is a book for wisdom, wise. The wise is gonna find this book, and the foolish is gonna hate it or rebuke it and not want it to be taught because they want to stay in their foolish way. So, the word for you got the
Use that word scorner. Strong's 8:38-87. It says, loose, to scorn, make malice at, talk arrogantly, to boast, to scorn, to mock, deride, to interpret, ambassador, to be inflated, scoff, act as a scorner, show oneself as a mocker.
Inflated. Think of an inflated ego. That's what I'm thinking about. You know, think of somebody that their head's too big, they can't see. So it's a lot of blind. That's why the Lord is like, this blind leads blind. You know? That's a sight to see. You ever seen, one time we actually was at camp, we seen two blind people walk by. And he was like leading them. You know what I mean? That was a spiritual moment. You know, but that happens all the time, every day. That's what we're looking at when it comes to the 2/3. Hey, but you know, let's see, what's up? You got any more to me?
Open this light amongst the two men, which, you know, the scripture says that the evil, the truth shall be evil spoken of. You got these dudes on the back of this golden head, this inflated ego, Alazar, trying to dig them up, you know. And when you return, and, you know, if it was great millstone, they try to bury us 12 feet deep and covers over season, man, you know. Which shows you the hypocrisy of Israel. You know, the fact that majority of these people out here are in that Barabbas spirit. You would say they really hate the truth, but the scripture, they hate him, they rebuke him, you know, they abhor him, they speak his righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is all about correction. He's all about speaking the truth. And the truth hurts. You know, and Jake going to battle the great, they've been told they can do what the fuck they want to do. And that's what we see amongst the majority of Israelites. They want to do what the hell they want to do. They don't want to submit unto the ordinance of Yahweh Shai. No. I don't like how y'all worship the Lord, so I'm going to choose this group over here because I like how they do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a major offense inside the Most High, so much where you Israelites out there are going to get the worst penalty. You're going to get the worst judgment, man, because you heard the truth. So if you think it's out there, man, who are siding with Sakari or IUIC, hey, man, hey, stay the hell over there because by now you heard the rebuke. You heard the great millstone. You know what I'm saying? So now the scripture says when you have no clue for your sins. Because you heard now. So it ain't no reason for you to come over now because we see that you're not sincere. You're not about the word of Yahweh Shai, man. Alright? So when the Lord smite your shepherds and you start to scatter, you just stay your ass where you at, man. You know? Each your own device. When Proverbs 3rd chapter goes into, they should be filled with their own devices. Because the Lord's going to get ready to smite you niggas, man. You know? And that's when Jeremiah 15 gonna come into play. Hey, send this for the sword to the sword, such as death to the death, such as the famine to the famine, to the captivity to the captivity. Because you are not sincere. You're not about the word of truth. Anybody got it? Yes,
It's Proverbs.
do that.
Yeah, this is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 7. It says, "Be not wise in our own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil."
You're not wise in your own eyes. You're not supposed to be judged according to your sight. Yahweh Shai, Isaiah 11 chapter goes to that he should not judge by his sight. All right, according to what he sees, but it's going to be according to what was spoken.
This is Luke 9 and 26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of ashamed of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed.
And that's not just talking about the Gospels. This is actually talking about the entirety of the book. As Yahweh Shai is the word of the Most High. He comes in the volume of the book. So he represents the law and everything in its totality in which you Israelites boast in that you keep. We bring out the law, especially with the great doctrine. You run 22. Hey, you despise it. So you're not despising man, but you despise Yahweh Shai. How about Shema Shai, man? The word of the Most High. This makes you a hypocrite by default. See?
That's the first person they call upon when they go through some shit.
Nah, please help me.
But I think the Lord don't ain't watching you the whole time, losing all your taxes.
And that's a beautiful point because now you niggas want the birth of the day. Now the nigga want the now you want some simple. You know, in return, before you were boasting in Levitical law, man. It was condemned your dumb ass. You know? It wasn't no mercy with the law. It was if you did this, alright, you were okay, or you did this in law, you get punished for it, man.
Letter of the law, they call it.
Yeah. That'll kill him. You know? So yeah, sodomite put to death. Bring your ass up on a stone. Well, you niggas don't want that. Now you want the mercy of David. Fucking hypocrite. See how valuable Yahweh Shai is. We understand. We understand how valuable the Lord sacrifice was for us nation. That we need a part. King David understood. He committed offenses worthy of death according to the law. But the Lord showed him mercy through King Solomon. And which he came back, of course, as Yahweh Shai, man. You know, so he received the sure mercy of David. We were looking for that same thing, but we know that we're not perfect. We know we have committed offenses, worthy of death, committed adultery, spiritual adultery, and also physical adultery. And we have to be forgiven for it. You know?
We need his mercy as well.
This is
Mate, too. We got the account where where a woman was accused of adultery, brought before Yahweh Shai, and immediately he put, they was like, look, we say she was caught in the act. She was caught, right? So it was no what's the word? It was reasonable doubt. I mean, no reasonable doubt. They had it in the act. So at that point in time, if you just keep the law, you're supposed to stone them. So they brought it to Yahweh to trap him up. Yahweh just did it right? He was saying, now he was telling them what he was doing. So he basically sent all of them back packing. And then turned around and told the woman, asking like, do you believe? Right. And what he would tell people after that is go and sin no more. So he was keeping the law. He was in accordance with the law, but he also understood there's hypocrites who was going to use the law against average people when they themselves ain't. So this word, to show you that the Most High is not mocked. The law, you might want to claim that you keep it. You want to be like telling everybody, how they got it. You're not going to. It's going to be fun. So simply, Yahweh got all them people about it in. Then he told them, look, sit on law wrong too. Like Rick, that's where that whole situation came from. Anybody who can respect the truth for what it is, they ain't got no emotional ties to the society still, especially when it deal with females. You understand great as broken down in the law, and it's not an issue. It's not an issue. It don't make somebody want to do something that they ain't already got the mindset to do in the first place. But the Lord be right, and then it shows you a clause in there where where you would be put to death if she was with somebody, and then it show you a clause in there where you gotta marry her. Either way, no adultery is committed. Y'all become a couple, and y'all go ahead and have a life together instead of just making a whore, which you do in Babylon, right? Not a father, right? Pay a dowry, everything was done civilized. They say they want you to believe that the act is so uncivilized that it can't be. No, the act is performed because a man, you know what I'm saying? Basically making impulse to see a woman naturally. You know, same thing that makes you want to get her number. Same thing that makes you want to, impulse. And then the law states that you can't make her a Lord, so you have to marry her. Your impulse is to get your wife. That might be that's over the head for thousands of people. The natural instinct once I get you a wife. And then you go on to have children. She don't go through the rest of her life like that somebody big. You know what I'm saying? Crying and shit. She don't go through life like that. She go through life like, well, that's how y'all got y'all. Let me tell you a story. Mine got, you know what I'm saying? We was in the field. You know what I mean? When it's like a baby. The baby's there and the baby falls, and you start, oh, what's wrong? What's gonna happen? But if you be like, get your ass up, it's the same thing. He's tripping about shit that she would have never tripped about if he saw him there to be like, why is he cheated on you?
Yeah, right.
He's got more than one. What do you mean? We going into and then they go into the law and they tell you can't have more than one wife. So you don't know what to believe of these people no more. They want to see America in the scriptures. They trying to see America is like this is a captivity. Somebody phone while you got. No, this is just captivity. Everything Esau, your oppressor, going to teach you is going to corrode your arteries, or whatever they call it. It's going to, you know, mess you up, man. Anything Esau teach you. He's not on the level. And then you get teachers talk about a fucking lesson. What level are they on? You go inside your school teacher house right now, your first grade school teacher house right now, man. It's pork in the fridge. She's on no level, but she's making sure you. So you got to talk from a child, man, all the way through. You around your teachers, boy, you around your parents. When they teach you low-level Edomites, poison, the same shit that they learned. That's why you got to get back into the scriptures. If you know it's safe for you, this place ain't safe. Got out.
It's a lot of rebellion. Even like the hidden and quitting doctrine. You know, even more in ancient times, like you deal with a woman, you have to really take care of her, man. You know what I mean?
You got a wife. You can do that if you want. You're gonna get a wife out of it. Yeah. So you think Jake had the mindset that they just gonna go out and do it every day? Right. Eventually, I doubt that ever happened.
Like a nigga that he didn't go out in the woods like they be looking for somebody like a creep on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah,
yeah, think about it. Like, damn, if I do this, then I gotta walk out of here.
Yeah, you damn right, man.
Wipe this thing.
It's the whole process, man. He knew the law before he probably. It ain't like, nah, you walking up there like, damn. The law. I got it. Yeah, what time is it? Yo, man, you got to think about that, man. Jake knew the law. It's not like here where you be 35 and you just learn about it. Yo, that's crazy. Nah, man, you was a child and you understood that shit. You before you even got your first, you popping seeds, man. You was like, damn, I got it. I'm gonna do certain things out of it. But Jake, look, the law exposed a lot of Israel wickedness. Israel was also bringing extra, like holding on to sacrifices before so that they could boast it. They would hold on to the land, knowing that they're gonna sacrifice it on this day. They about to premeditatedly go do some evil tomorrow or some shit. So you see, Israel's crazy. Like Israel had the laws there to show us how fucked up it was.
You had certain Jake they caught the bag in and stick with it, man.
Yeah, that's fair, bro. That's fair. Now, so in the ancient world, there was a walking and look how, but look, is that modesty? Now you gotta talk about modesty. Because if it's supposed to happen anywhere, you would assume this is the area and the arena is gonna happen at. Look how they dress. And then you can't say nothing all that. In fact, see, this is why we gotta get the hell out of here. You can't even say that. Excuse me. I mean, she gonna say, what you looking at? That tits is out here. Like, they in your face. She exposed. What are you looking at?
So they suppress masculinity. They made being masculine weird in America. And weird. Yeah, because they call that shit. They call it toxic. You know what I mean? And even you approach the women, they trying to make men approach women weird. Bitch, she always something. She's like, goddamn, this is normal. Yeah, how you doing? You know what I mean? But America making that shit strange, man. Bitch, she call you weird. Man, she beautiful, man. But it's like going back on that grave too. It's a lot of Jakes. Especially back in the ancient time, they caught the bag and the stick. We had the story of don't do that shit. Your auntie, you know what I mean? I took her and look at me now. Because a woman, she's supposed to fang your bones, man. She's supposed to strengthen you. Also you can catch women that'll put you in hell too, man. Embarrass you. You can speak about it in Ecclesiastes 25th chapter. Your woman, she'll bring your daughter will bring shame to your family. But that shit come from the mother, man. The scripture tell you that it's the mother. See that mainly in America, man. And us, we see Israel with the laws. And we see, how fucked up and how far from grace we really feel.
How was that city called?
I got one for you. This Isaiah 5:20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, and put darkness for light, light for darkness, bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter."
You can't walk up and have a conversation with a woman or a stranger, and that's it. But so you're supposed to go do it on a date.
Yeah, man. Gotta inbox this bitch, man.
And she was mad talking to you. You get her in public, she ain't got a word to say. You don't know what, hey man, everything is backwards because of Esau. Blame Esau. This is what the apostles tell us all the time. Blame Esau for everything. Apostle Hall used to say, if I wake up and stub my toe, man, I'm gonna blame Esau. You gotta inherit. We inherit. That's a blessing though, because we inherited a better way to explain what's going on. Instead of thinking that, man, the world is evil. Just wanna, somebody fucking go to the top of this building and jump off. We gonna be like, we gonna know where that thought came from. Probably, being in Babylon. Hell yeah, that makes sense. But in the world, you're like, no. But women screaming. You got your kids sheltering them. What's gonna happen when these American families and your dad, when are they dad gonna come in? This is how bad this house is, man. You're right. The scripture said, about basically the word, it shall be not like the time before. Was that dangerous? Yeah, never like a time from before. What's gonna happen when your dad loses you? He just walk inside with the fucking 45 right there and blow his head off in front of all you, in front of all child, moms.
He said sorry.
Yeah, I just can't do no more. The reality of the situation is going to get drastic, y'all.
This Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
And the Lord couldn't just deliver. See, this is where Christianity they do you wrong. The Lord ain't just they do you so wrong. The Lord ain't gonna just come back and deliver you in a peaceful moment, right? You were just on your way to work, and oh look, and rapture. You know what I'm saying? No, it's gonna bring every dramatic situation to Babylon first. You're gonna have to experience that. Then you're gonna have to believe in the midst of that, and then you're gonna deliver us. So a lot of these scenarios we rehearsing or we going over, it's not because we watch a lot of movies. It's because the scriptures really illustrate and demonstrate how severe these times are gonna be. Jacob's trouble. And how the love of many is waxing cold, insurrections upon people that fear the Lord. Man shall not going to other people's homes, invading one another, famine, bro. Imagine a real life famine. What these people gonna do, bro? That man really gonna jump off? Yeah. Because the scripture tell you, what is that, Lamentation? Somebody got that?
I got you right here. What you want?
Lamentation.
4:9.
Yes.
It says, Lamentations 4:9, they that be slain by the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, streaming through for the wants of the fruits of the field. Yeah, and there's Jake, man. They gonna scratch and claw, you know, to get resources, man. But yet they gonna pine away, man. You know, and the scripture say it's better for you to die by the sword, get shot, stabbed, murdered, than to die by the famine, because it's a drawn out process, man. Your body breaking down, you feeling these aching pains, headaches, you grow weak to where you can't move. It was the story of the woman, her palms ate her face off and shit. It was a story about a child getting eaten up by rats while it was still alive. But yeah, these things that take place. And when you piling away and all week, you ain't gonna have the energy to fight these things off. That's why it's better to die by the sword than to die by the famine, man. It go on to say, it says, the hands of the pitiful women have signed their own children. And they even shows you that these times is gonna affect women the most, man. Because you're gonna develop a spirit where you cooking your baby, man. Because Simon goes in the bowl to cook. See? And it said that they signed their own children, they were their meat in the destruction of the daughters of my people. See? And that family is gonna be a door open for a lot of evil. Cannibalism, man. Imagine a nigga running you down, not to rob you, not to pull out, because he trying to eat, man. You got a little one, so you trying to separate like the African kid, trying to separate the parents from the baby, that's why they eat militia. The Lord ain't have militia groups formed for no reason, man. It's a set moment in time where these things is going to be dispersed, and it's all going to contribute to evils.
The movie called Blindness, I think it's 2012 or something. And in the movie Blindness, everybody became blind at the same time. The first thing that happened amongst them is women became blind. Like women became money. So if you want to see something real that they ain't seen before in a long time, you will see the movie Blindness.
Deuteronomy 8:3, it says that he humbled thee, and suffered thee to hunger, and fed thee with manna, which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man will not live by bread only, by every word that proceedeth mouth, but the Lord do man live. And if I make, that's the thing. What's gonna make a lot of you Jakes suffer because like you mentioned earlier, you don't have a word of God. You don't mostly have conflict, all right, peace. Okay, so therefore, lack of resources come from here in Babylon the Great. You niggas gonna be through basically, man. And that's when you're gonna basically lean unto the flesh, man. Which we all know the script say to lean on carnality is enmity with the Most High. Basically, the Lord is gonna lead you niggas to your delusions. Everything that you trust in and you believe in, the Lord is gonna lead you up into that, man. All right, and that's gonna cause prophecy to unfold again. Being going through houses, ravishing for the lack of bread. Like the elder mentioned, women becoming part of resources. Hey man, shit gonna get real out here, man.
Hey, it makes sense right before an attack. The only thing that can show a whole chaotic scene is just a missile coming, blowing everything up. That's what got crazy. It's just gonna be crazy all the time. The missile comes, so detonating. Both sides of these last minutes as a story that you ain't never seen before told. Famine, plagues, pestilence, and then a thermonuclear destruction. That's what you do when you're mad. You ever stomped on some shit? Yeah. When you do all of that, man, you hated that shit. that's what the Most High gonna do. How we gonna do it? America just gonna and then send his son in there, boom, zapping. Terrorists got lasers, man. What the scripture say about the laser and Edward? I'm talking about the cherry shooting the laser. You guys know what I'm talking about? About the cherry company. This is the same one that yet thirst fight. Father Yahweh gonna make his son return while he's sending all kinds of plagues upon America. And his son's gonna return in these chariots to beam up the elect, but also they're gonna be used to attack America. So they're gonna be attacking, all around while calamities happening. All the time Esau thinking he gonna win finally because he got ignored or he got everybody microchip. Then the sky's going to crack with these chariots. To add to the confusion, the mass confusion going on with society collapsing. Society's going to collapse nicely. You do your study on Rome, it reigns of wars. People die, invasions, there were barbarians, people's heads were getting cracked open.
These whistleblowers, they come out with some information. And the guy was saying how, just in 72 hours, it's I guess the grid's going down, about millions of people can die.
Oh, yeah.
Just in 72 hours.
That's when it begins. I know they say in 9 months. The old term, that's even better. It's probably more like that. Because a lot of them say 9 months, 90%. But food, water resources, you cut that off, it's lights out, man. It's you might think about going to somebody's house. The Lord might show you the bird comes through and he just follows you. Then lead you to a whole, a room full of a storehouse, man. Hey, I wish we were trying to show miracles, but we have to be ready for that. I'll be ready for it. An apparition just come and come. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You ready? Angel. I'm saying apparition. Really an angel. Let's go. Food, safe food. And even time.
Brother from St. Jersey, analogy. Said, you at home and you just hear this aggressive knocking at the door. You come to the door. It's just this guy. You get to talking how fast, everything you need. You drop a bag at your feet and you look up, he's gone. He was just going into that scene on your prayer. You're going to have men going at the spiritual ground. Trying to have bills, in your house, things like that, man. So how much more here in America where the scene is going to be intense. Spiritual power robots doing karate.
Right.
You know, you got humanoid robots. He saw creating all that. That's why Lord said that he gonna lift up a standard. It makes sense for the Lord to lift up a standard. You got shit like that. That shit coming to your front door. It come to your front door, you know? And like he was running to, he saw no algorithms, man. He know we in the truth, man. You know, he put up videos, you know, he watching. So he designing a robot for you, man.
He watching right now.
Yep. Bro, got the AI robot watching.
Right. He gonna shut down bank accounts. Have all that serious situations going on. They're not gonna be credit. Hey, we in that time, man. We in the time where all like apparitions too.
Oh, the tree. The tree that moved. The apparition.
Yeah, like
Up to the tree.
Break down.
The Lord said He gonna bring the same things He did on Egypt. It's just like in the time of Egypt, you gonna pass over us. The Lord won't get all that over.
That's the thing. You can be sitting next to a nigga, you know, who is not in the truth. He can see what exactly what you're explaining. But you like, you know that kid too, like, you know what I'm saying? But he actually sees that shit, but you can't see it. You know? He gonna faint. Faint. You know? So that he gonna allow those apparitions to play the minds of the living.
Yeah, I know it was a TV show a long time. I think it was a movie called The Sixth Sense. Y'all know some brothers heard it. It was a couple about 13 ghosts. You know, and that's a pretty good one. And then an apparition like that coming to tell you couldn't even see them. You had to have those, like some people they had to have glasses, they lock them in the wall or some shit like that. The light on them, there's the only way you could really see them. But you couldn't even see them. They used to come around and take people in like that. There's 13 ghosts.
Yeah, those movies like Honey House, Discovery Channel shit. They used to go out there and hunt ghosts. The whole thing gonna become real. All of a sudden.
And that 13 goals, is that the one with the mirrors?
Yeah. They had to walk through the wall. I think it was similar to like Hebrew. I don't think it was like Hebrew, but it was it went English, you know. It's a nice movie. I watched it.
Appreciate you. This second Ezra 15 and verse 12, it's like in verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and would destroy all the land thereof. See? Lord sent for a dark. You read Exodus the 10th chapter, 20 verse, it goes until how the Lord told Moses to stretch forth his hand, and darkness came over the land of Egypt, and it was even so thick that it was felt, man. You know, it just felt like he was being compressed by something. You know, and it's gonna be the same here in America.
Like if I may, you can show it ain't far-fetched. You got Canada talking about, you know, cutting off the electricity, man. You know, blackouts are coming. And then we see it in our time. We look at you know, the Dominican Republic, you know, Chile, Puerto Rico. You know, they just had, you know, blackouts. You know, how much more America, aka Babylon the Great?
Yeah, it says Egypt shall mourn. All the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment. Then Yahweh shall bring the punishment.
Hey, real quick, I will make it worse about America, Babylon. First world country.
Yeah.
They don't know how to act.
Be all the convenience and comfort. You know,
All of it.
that's what they used to.
I got to fix.
Yeah.
Hey, hot water. I was thinking about that the other day, man. I might have been in the shower when I thought about hot water, bro. You know, a luxury. Most of the world know how to bathe in the river, the lake. It just show you how the little things is gonna play.
Flesh and retarded. Flesh and retarded, you know, a nigga bug out. Cause I do maintenance. You know, and nigga toilet get stuck up, nigga keep calling fucking off and shit. But you know, it be something like that. Your sink won't drain, man. And they gon' oh, you got it, my bad.
No, I'm just saying, the fact you got fucking water, man. You know what I mean? Like, you figure out when you ain't got no water, that's when motherfuckers really appreciate that shit. You know what I mean?
The water life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can praise you 85, honor, glory, and praise to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh, Shah, by Hashem, Rakabadash.
So double honor side teachers, the apostles, and elder bishops of great millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect. So next time, say shalom.
Shalom.
All right.